Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's the middle of April and it's a right old day today. It's windy, it's raining, it's cold, so I've been doing some things around the house and I was sorting this box of stuff out. I was tidying a bookshelf and I thought might as well share it. When I go out walking, which if you've watched the channel you'll see I do quite often, I like to spend time sometimes just sitting and standing and enjoying the countryside. I also, ever since I've been a child, I've been a collector of bits and pieces. Somebody called it junk the other week. I suppose it is, but anything and everything really. I've got bits of cast iron in the garden, but it's usually nature related. And I've had boxes and boxes full of it over the years, and I've got rid of them eventually. So at the moment this is the only one I've got, so I thought it was time to have a bit of a look through the box of stuff. So I was going to wait till I got a big sheet of white paper to put it on, but I might be waiting a long time for that. But this is my current box of stuff. So I thought I'd share it with you. It's incredible how I remember as a child pressing leaves and being, putting them between the leaves of a book and being amazed how well they're preserved. But I mean, they've not been between any leaves of any books. If you know what any of these are, by the way, as in the feathers and the leaves, and please feel free to shout out in the comments. It's I think that's a lime. It's a year or so since I've looked in here though. Whenever I've been out with my grandchildren, I've always encouraged them to bring things home. I was always encouraged myself. If you've got children or grandchildren, one thing I liked was a little wicker basket by the back door, or alternatively a box like this. What that one is. Little wicker basket, and then whatever they find on the woodland path, they can just drop it in the wicker basket or get them a box. Maple. Yeah, I'll get them a box like this. I'm on the hunt for this was somebody's Christmas present. It was a perfume box, so I'm on the hunt for another box. I'm not sure if we're going to have enough room. Let's see. But some of these are 2 or 3 years old, and I mean they're very brittle and very fragile. I did think about having them mounted and framed. I don't know if you have any knowledge or experience of that. Got any tips for me? I think I must have got a few maple. And I think some of these are from Finland. I went to Helsinki a few years ago, and there's a great botanical gardens in the centre. I went in September, and we weren't even starting with autumn here, but they're obviously a little bit more advanced than us, and when I got there I was really pleasantly surprised because it was full on. Not sure what that was. It was full on autumn when I got there, and the colours were amazing. So I brought some leaves back with me. You still see that there? Yeah. So some are from Finland, most are from Yorkshire, some are from the coast, but most are from woodland. Ginkgo biloba, pretty much, well, probably one of my top 3 trees. It's the only one in its family, I tell everybody. It was around when the dinosaurs roamed the earth. They know that because they've found fossils from the same time period. And it's the only one left in its family of trees, and it's still growing, and it was growing when the dinosaurs were here. It's incredible. Some pine tree. I have no idea what that is. A little bit of heather. I must say at this point that everything I collect is from the floor or from the shore. I don't pick anything. Any ideas what that is? I don't pick anything, and I don't pull anything up or break anything off. Because as somebody pointed out to me last week, if everybody did that, there'd be nothing left in the countryside. So leave the countryside as you find it, and take nothing home except your rubbish and little bits and pieces that you find on the floor. Pigeon, maybe. Had a few of them. I didn't realise I had. Make a nice pen. Didn't realise I had quite so much. Pretty little leaf that. An assortment of pine cones. Not sure what that was. I think that's a bit of seaweed. I think we found that on the beach at Bridlington a few years ago. Pine cones, pine cones, pine cones. Love this one. It's beauty. Big. Again, I think that was from the seaside. Bit of old. I think it's a bit of old root from a tree or something like that. Let's look. It's gone a bit weird. I don't know, it's probably wet when I got it. Pine cones. Pine cones. Definitely need a new box, I think. This one is pretty. You see that there? Pretty full. Just a few stones, I think. There's some fossils in that one. A few pebbles. Lovely little leaf there. Sound coming out of pretty little shell. So limpet. I decided just the other week, mainly because it's the first one I've found, but I thought I was going to start collecting bottle tops if I found them. So a screw bottle top off a beer bottle, maybe, pop bottle. Another looks a little bit sort of, not sure, looks a little bit fossil, possibly. Pine cone, small pine cone, bit of broken off chalk. Tiny little stone. And the thing about it, I mean, I'm sure some people would just laugh, and some people would even be a bit mean. Probably I didn't do this quite so much when I was a kid, because maybe people used to be mean. Now I don't really care less whether they're mean or not. But yeah, it's I wouldn't call it trash. It's nature's trash, isn't it? Sure what that is. But every single one of these is a happy, well, not even a memory, because I love that. I can't even remember half the days out, but I can guarantee you that when I picked these items up, I would have been with people who I like to be with. I was doing something that I like to do. So this is a box full of happy memories. And I just think, you know, we need more happy memories and happy times in our lives. So that's the main reason I thought I'd share it with you. And as I say, I'll I think I need to get another box. Amazing these two are still together. There was an acorn that was stuck in, I think it was stuck in the, was it in there? A little bit of ash. There's an old tree where we go walking. Always photographing it. And brought a little branch home a few months ago. Another branch of something. And some catkins that are still intact 2 years on. And there's a bit of lichen that was on the floor. The most recent addition, a piece of eucalyptus bark that I found the other day, and it looks like I've had some rosemary in here. There's an assortment of seeds. Sand. So there you go, guys. My box of bits and pieces that I've found on my walks over the last few years. Hope you enjoyed this video. As I say, it's meant to be a happy video because everything that's in front of you represents a happy day or a happy moment of a possibly not so happy day, but there you go. Thanks for watching. If you've anything to say about it, then please let me know in the comments. If you did like it, then let me know. Thanks very much for watching. Until the next time, I'll say cheerio.